So while Tai Lung is just choking the life out of his adoptive father, he's just like, I need you to go on IG Live right now and tell the world that I'm your son. Shifu looked him in the face and said, no! And it was kind of expected. Tai Lung just spent about 30 minutes trying to beat the bricks off the old man, trying to give him every reason to use that walking stick INGORE gave him after leaving the lobby. Bro texted Shifu saying that he was gonna hop back on in 5 minutes, but man, it's been 5 days, and this is the second time I've gotten choked. What type of shower he taking? Scrubbing off that same nasty shit SpongeBob was scrubbing. INGORE about to walk out from the shower a whole different race. Gonna go from Namekian to whatever that alien was in One Punch Man. And when Tai Lung's getting ready to use Shifu as a KD booster, Po comes out of nowhere with his stamina depleted. He then went to the character customization screen and chose that Rod Wave player build, that elite buffet devourer.
Rod Wave!
Woo! Tai Lung! Stop right there! Oh nah, Shifu, you ain't serious. Have you seen this man? Don't tell me you threatened to eat Shifu for breakfast. And Po thought that he had that A1 game plan. Stayed up all night coming up with this strategy. Takes out the dragon scroll and starts to taunt Tai Lung. So bro shuts him up. Just for Po to rebound off the pole and pinball Tai Lung. Had him in disbelief. He was in prison doing these type of workouts and eating straight grits just for a panda to knock him back. And Shifu took this opportunity to rest over there in the back, having the meanest dream. And now Tai Lung means business. Chasing after Po, sending him 1,000 feet in the air and knees him down, sends him bouncing into a tree. And while Tai Lung is about to send Po back to the kitchen with his dad, Po gets the idea to smack this man with a whole tree. Hits the recovery and now he's mad. Po is the dragon warrior even though he's out of shape, and his adoptive dad actually likes being around him. So of course Tai Lung is jealous, runs towards Po and bitch slaps him. Had him twirling in the air, bouncing off the ground. And Tai Lung put out the physics lessons, realized that Po is like a bowling ball in the air, that air time is practically non-existent. He needs to take advantage of this. Jumps up and makes him taste his foot, and they start falling down. Bounces off the ground and slaps him. Flips over, bounces off and slaps him again. Headbutt. And now Tai Lung is feeling the weight difference. 2 tons of nothing but straight dumplings floating around in Po's stomach before getting flung into a building and losing the scroll, and Po lands in a pot of noodles. Tai Lung sees the scroll and decides he needs to grab it, but that noodle arm snatches it away and bonks Po in the head. And I know I already made a video on this, but the Furious 5 really are a sorry group of fighters, getting reverse jumped by a man stuck in a turtle shell for 20 years. They not serious. They making the Ginyu Force look like the Akatsuki. We all know that INGORE left because he didn't want to lose his him card. Was about to be put on fraud watch if he somehow lost to Tai Lung 20 years later. Tai Lung would have threw INGORE in a cell and told the guards to polish his scalp, make sure it glistens so you can see his reflection in it. The scroll is in the air and Tai Lung is going for it, but Po grabs his ankles and sits him down to launch him in the air towards the scroll. He even took a mid-fight snack, making sure he's energized. The scroll lands on a lantern, but Po comes out the forest on walking sticks. But he should have paid attention, because Tai Lung drops down next to the scroll. And right before Tai Lung was about to grab the scroll, he gets hit with that Looney Tunes plot armor. Got his whole face shriveled up through the pan, looking like me coming out the pool. And while he's not looking, Po uses the other pans to cover the scroll and starts mixing them up. Gave us a crazy meme. This is some devious work. Had Tai Lung confused. Tai Lung takes the pans away, and now all he has to do is get the scroll that's sitting right there. This is easy for real. But Po had other plans, started cooking him. And when Tai Lung thought he had it, Po squishes him again. Tai Lung had to kick him off and chase after the scroll, and Po landed in some fireworks. And look at his face. This is the face of a man with a dumbass plan. He boots up the fireworks and is running down Tai Lung like a freight train, flipping him in the air, told him to hang with the birds, and proceeds to pick up the scroll. I thought he won. I was waiting for him to start posing with the dragon scroll like how Jason Tatum was picking up with the trophy, ready to leave a hate comment under that bitch. Took a truckload of fireworks for you to finally have some motion. Yeah, my ass is a hater. But Po forgot to equip his vehicle with brakes, so he gets sent flying into a wall head first, and the scroll gets stuck in a statue up on the building. Po knows he can't climb for shit, so he goes into his inventory and pulls out the power of imagination, turning to Grammy from Bleach. Imagines the scroll to be a cookie, and he's really up there moving. Even Tai Lung couldn't believe it. This panda was really up there doing flips. Tai Lung runs in and kicks the building, which sends the scroll flying. And while they're trying to climb up the falling building, Po is just setting tiles into Tai Lung's face before running up to catch the scroll in midair. And Tai Lung comes up from behind, hits a spin move, and axe kicks him, crashing down, and torpedoes towards Po and causes an explosion. I bet Po's dad is going to be crying and worried about his son after hearing about this fight. Gonna be telling all the customers how scared he is for Po being the dragon warrior. But I ain't gonna lie, Unc, I ain't here for all that. Just put the sweet and sour sauce in the bag, my nigga. Tai Lung bends down to pick up the scroll and is like, finally, I'm about to get the secret to getting my bands up. Just for him to open it and realize that it's completely blank. So not only is he still broke, but he just saw that his hairline is too far gone, so he had to put down the scroll. It's okay, bro. You're not the only one. What? We all know you're chopped. It's one of the first things Shifu told us about you. Couldn't be me. I'm one sexy ass nigga. So Tai Lung gets mad and tries to paralyze Po. Has him looking at his hands when it turns out it ain't work. Po is just on the ground laughing and Tai Lung is just punching him, trying to figure out why the attack ain't working. Out there poking this man's stomach. And Tai Lung punches him into a slow motion animation and gets launched back into a wall. I'm starting to feel bad for bro. He comes up from the rubble and starts to box. Had Po duck in and weave before stepping on his foot, even laughing in his face. He's out here trolling. Walks him down and is blocking every attack. And then he just squares him up, wiped the smirk off his face and slapped bro. Turned his whole neck. Must have mistaken him for a cashier in McDonald's who forgot the extra fries. Cause he even grabbed Tai Lung's foot and slammed him face first and backflip trying to knock him out, just to pick him up by the tail, creating that nice obtuse angle. Choose him as a paddle ball. This is egregious work. Ducks under the foot and he's literally just playing with bro. Tai Lung's out here getting treated like Gohan, straight gut punches, and no one is about to jump in to help. Po makes him bite his own tail and butt checks him away. He's standing there admiring his technique.
I'm him.
While the animators are out here torturing my boy Tai Lung. Got him dribbling off the ground in slow motion before crashing into a wall. He had to get back up, turn around, and make his way back to the ring. And Po is ready to use his secret weapon. He ain't carrying all that weight around for no reason. Sends him trampling it into the atmosphere and is just standing there, smiling. He's about to eat more dumplings and is going to spam this new move. And while Tai Lung is falling back down, Po hits the Goku when he let Piccolo fall. Sees Tai Lung about to drop to his doom and just steps back. The fact that he's still alive is some crazy plot armor. What is he, the Hulk or some shit? They've got his whole body imprinted in the ground, tail and all. Tai Lung gets out from the crater out of breath, as if he just belly flopped into a pool, talking about some, you just fat, bro. Got Po hitting the, oh nah, putting on that serious face, catches his finger and is like,
that don't work. There's no way out of this one. You're done.
Hey, bro, I was just trolling. No, please. No, please. I'll order the whole menu for you, bro. Chill out.
Skadoosh.
And he sends Tai Lung to the spirit realm. But why is Tigress holding a child? If they really wanted to make sure the baby was safe, couldn't Crane have just took the baby and fly away? His ass is useless as shit.
See my star shine like a diamond. Can you move a sun on diamond? A million SC.